how we feel about the blue people.
The avatars. It's such a weird. I don't
Yeah.
even get
So
why
if
it's
I'm,
called that. Why is it even called that?
are you asking me? Like, no, I'm not the right person to be asking why the blue people are called. Is it
Avatars.
a is it a technological term, or is it just a like a new term, or
It's a good question. Why is it called Avatar?
why is it an avatar? I know that I have an avatar emoji.
Do you?
I use
You got a blue
Yeah,
version of you, do you?
but she's not blue.
Oh,
But I did create her outfit,
oh, that's
and I
nice.
bring her out from time to time on the stories. Yeah, just to convey an emotion. Just double downs.
You want to hear
People really know. Yeah,
what? Why is it called Avatar, Sally?
go on.
Would you like to find out?
Yes, Jason. I'd love to know. Avatars called avatars.
I feel like you're dying to know. Can I get a hell yeah? I would like to know.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to know.
Wait for it. Because it's not
You
really.
better be.
All right, are you ready? No, no interrupting. Because it's not really about blue aliens. It's about inhabiting something that isn't you. The word avatar comes from avatar in Hinduism. It means God taking physical form on earth. Basically, a higher being stepping into a body to operate in a different world. Now look at Avatar.
And I feel like that's a big segue to talk about your Eastern heritage, Jason.
Eastern.
Given
What's
given
Eastern heritage?
your list of numerous lineage descendants from around the globe, you're an international man.
I am an international man of mystery, or maybe
You're
a lack of mystery. The international man of lacking history. Mystery, not history. Shit, I got that totally wrong, man. I don't know what's going on.
Justin has found out that he's pretty much an ambassador for every country that exists
Correct.
on the planet.
Yes.
That's
Yeah. Except
the way
really
he does.
except like South America.
Oh, you didn't get South America.
No,
Oh,
I got
that
got
oh, you were wrong.
Africa, Europe, and Asia. Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's
that's
quite
cool.
considerable. Like, I am the definition of what many would colloquially call a mongrel.
So am I. We're,
You got to
we're,
do it.
you
Get
know
it done.
what? We're two mongrels in a pod.
Would you like to give you the list? Right. So, I use the tool My Heritage. So, if anyone knows what these things are, it's like a spit into a little cup and you send it off, and this lab analyzes your DNA.
My heritage.
Yeah, they analyze. I think you get done for $59. Not too bad, actually.
Yeah.
Except now I'm in all the government databases, and they're now
They
tracking
got your
me.
DNA.
Yeah, they got my DNA. I won't commit crime, so that's fine. I'm just fine. So yes, you
You're
do
a
this.
law-abiding man.
Yes, I am. But I did spit in a little cup.
Oh.
I think it went like that. Or was it more of a let it dribble out into it? It's like, oh, get in there. Bloop. Ah, come on, man. Yeah, so you do the spit test, and then you send it back, and then you wait. I can't remember. I think it was like around 2 months. It felt about 2 months to wait to find out the results. The reveal! And we did an OG reveal movie, which I'll link in the notes. But the weirdest
You know
part...
what you should do? You know what you should do? A
What?
flag reveal.
Like this. So I got it for you. I need
Cut the
16
cake,
flags.
and it's either pink or blue, like those gender reveals. They cut the cake, it's either pink or blue. got Jason's cake and it's every fucking colour of every flag that's ever existed.
Yeah. I think I'll do that video and I'm going to have Engelbert Humperdinck, Please Release Me, singing in the background as I reveal each I'm gonna make that video because I find that very interesting.
Please release me. Our dads love.
Oh, Engelbert.
Our dads love the Engelbert.
I gotta admit it. I told you I went to watch Engelbert live, didn't I? With my. What did I do? Hang on. Am I imagining this? Did I go and do this with my parents, or did I watch it with my parents on the TV? I can't remember. My brain is so bad now. I'm like, have I seen him live? I feel like I've seen him live, but now I'm maybe imagining watching it on telly. Was I there? I can't remember. That is hilarious. I'm so old. I can't remember. I can't remember longer than 20 years ago.
I can't remember.
What a dickhead.
I'm pretty sure I was at Woodstock.
Yeah. Anyway, back to my heritage. So we did the original. We did the original reveal, but it's changed. That's the weirdest part. It changed when I first did it with you the first time on their model version 0.95. I was Scottish and like Welsh. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And we're like, that doesn't make sense.
But it does personally. But it didn't surprise me that you potentially had Scottish blood.
It was in the Mauritian cultural milkshake, that's for sure. Because that's what it is. It literally is like a milkshake of different people, and that's what Mauritian people are. I fucking love it, actually, when I think about it. We see these people arguing black and white, and I'm like, the 25% black in me is so, no, and then the white, and then the Asian, and I'm like, I got all of them. Got them all. I've won the race wars.
We are the superior specimen. Because
we mixed that shit real early on. We just created a new human being, basically. Our people. Yeah.
And our name's Sally and Jason.
That's right.
Yeah.
And landing
and like you said, we are.
No, you go.
We are the first people.
Yeah, our peoples are, and people don't know this. I'm gonna tell the story of. Yes, people don't know this. I actually think this is a fact that not many people know. So the Mauritian milkshake that it was, I don't even know when that started. If I'm being honest with you, is it like 250, 300 years ago? Earlier than that? Do you know? About that? You watched the doco, so you give me the.
Yeah, like it's 1700s, I think.
1700s.
In fact, check me. When they settled?
Yeah, I'll start the story then. Whenever they settled, it was like a trading colony of some kind. Is that what?
Yes,
is that what it was? So it was like the herb and spice and all the things that were getting moved around the world. Mauritius was a hub between everything to the east of it and Africa. So it was like a good stop on the way. Imagine the person who accidentally found it. Like, oh, check out that. Look at those fucking birds. They are weird as. I think
they're like dino chickens.
Oh, man, I'm going to put it out there. Dodos were dinosaurs.
Kids say that all the time.
Yeah.
They go, a dodo's like the dinosaur chicken. And I'm like, I don't think so.
Apparently they tasted like it though. Anyway, so
I love our race because it's so weird. Like, it's just, not only are we representing almost every country except for South America apparently on the map globally, but then we've got this weird bird that is our like symbol.
Yes. I feel like I should. I am legit thinking about getting a dodo tattoo.
Ooh. Matching dodos. We pretty
I don't
much.
want you to get one.
That's-
Who said you could get one? That's my idea.
Are you gatekeeping? Are you going to gatekeep? Ah, damn it!
No, you
I
can
should've
get it,
got one
and then I'll be
already.
like, yeah, she just copied me. Yeah,
Totally
she's
bandwag like
copied.
Dodo. Yeah.
But the worst part is actually not one good design of a dodo I've ever seen. They're all ridiculous, stupid, comical
I've
ones.
tried to draw them. I've tried to draw them many times, but the majority of, because I can't draw freehand like Annie could, I have to copy off an image, but the majority of the images are quite caricature, so they end up looking quite cartoonish.
100% passion. Dodo.
Strong.
Yeah. So I think it was the Dutch were one of the first main European travelers through the area. They were
They
definitely
discovered it first,
yeah, they were definitely traders.
and then they
Uh,
dipped.
and then they dipped, and then it was the French then came, and then I think it was finally the English who settled it, and it became a part of the
That's
Commonwealth.
right. 1800.
Really,
That
that's a
was
while ago.
like early 1800s.
Yeah. So
1810.
between the Dutch and the English,
Yeah, that's what
basically that
1700.
era of Mauritius was basically where the cultural melting pot started. So it was like all the different people from all the European nations, like lots of nations from Southeast Asia. Like we're talking the Asian part of it, not the Indian part.
Yeah.
But this is a part of that
No,
story
it's funny.
anyway. This is a part of that story. And so European, including English, and then they were also, unfortunately, part of the African slave trade. So we've got African blood in ours. And in fact, there's a large majority, like the island my dad's from, Rodrigues, which is off Mauritius, an even small island.
Yeah.
I think they're predominantly like African background.
Yeah, okay.
So it's more
Yeah.
African than what I would say Mauritius was. And I know I've got
They
a bit...
call us Little Africa.
Oh, do they?
They call us Little Africa because we are still, so when you what's it called? South Sudan African. If that's like another label that's come on board lately. So anything below Sudan, right? South Sudan, I think.
Dude, I couldn't even
You
point
might-
out any of the countries
Yeah, so
on
anything falls under-
Africa.
And Mauritius, I'll fact check it now, but Mauritius is a part of that cohort.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sudan.
I know it's technically an African island. Like, it's got the coolest fucking flag too, I reckon.
Our flag.
Yeah, the Mauritian flag.
Our flag is dope.
Yeah, it's that.
I
It's
love
got
our-
the same one as it was the female brand.
Oh, sports girl.
Yeah. Sports girl, you just ripped off Mauritius, I'm telling you now. Watch it. I'm going to bring those both up. Sports girl and the Mauritius flag right now. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Mauritius was the OG. Just remember that. Mauritius was the OG. And then these fuckwits, sports girl came along and we're going to steal those colours. Appropriation. Don't like it.
Yeah. See, even our people are appropriated. But that's super interesting. Is the narrative of slavery, African slavery, is very steeped in American history. But what people don't know is that's our history too.
Yeah, there's a shared history of anyone who's had black slavery within their family lineage. Yeah, I get that.
They brought the Africans over to harvest the sugarcane.
Like, I'm that
Because
guy.
that was our biggest export.
I'm that guy who's now, that's one of the weirdest things to say out loud. But I'm going to say,
Oh, yeah, yeah, please.
who technically won the slave lottery?
That's what it feels like.
Think about it. Like there was all these different slaves around the world. So you've got what I would then explain as the European and Western countries the origins of their black people. I find that fascinating too. But they're all slaves. Like our family lineage, right, are pretty much slaves as well.
Yep, they are.
And then you think, like, black people were distributed as slaves a long time ago. That shit started ages ago. Slavery. It's just wild that you think that was an actual thing. I just think about it now. I'm just like, this makes no sense at all.
Slavery dates way back to like the 1700s. It's not a new thing.
No. It's actually an old thing. It's old. Here's a stat for you. I'll give it like, it hasn't been around compared to how long slavery was around. It hasn't been around in the context. It's like a drop in the ocean of how.
Do you mean like African slavery?
Just slavery, even going back to where the word slave comes from. It's from the Slavic people who are Europeans. They were also slaves. Yes. There you go.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So there have been slaves pretty much everywhere. This is not a black
that's right.
exclusive heritage line. It's lots of people enslaved their own people. Like it's weird when you think about it. And it's only of recent times that has been decoupled. Like in the context of time, people have been slaves for much longer than they haven't been.
Biblical time.
Yeah.
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 That was the whole point of Moses, is to deliver the slaves from Egypt.
Like when did slavery end? When did slavery end? Like, I know there was still segregation, but when did slavery end? Who ended slavery first? Do you know this? I don't even know this.
In Mauritius.
Yeah.
Wasn't that
Haiti was the first nation to.
Oh, what?
1804.
Really?
Yeah. And then the British Empire in 1807. And then America took a while to catch up. 1865. So 58 years later, America.
It was 1835 for us.
Oh yeah, pretty early then, before America.
Yeah.
Because there was predominantly black people back then.
Mm.
Yeah, so there you go. Shit, that's not that long ago, is it?
No.
America.
It's mad.
160 years ago. And then people were slaves at least 16, like more than 10 times longer than humans have been around, like truly. That reverse context is really weird to look at, I must admit.
Say that again. Say it again.
In the context of total time, just say this is time. All of this is time, sorry, that's time. People haven't been slaves for pretty much that much of all of time. Isn't that so weird?
That's disgusting.
It goes to show how over, I'm going to say short time period, things can change for the better very quickly. That's, I think, the thing I take out of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
that's true.
People were just animals for a long time, and then the good of people finally took over and the world changed. I think that's what would have happened.
I'm hoping that there is some kind of swift pivot in the near future, because shit's gone crazy. Shit is crazy.
You reckon shit's crazy right now?
Yeah.
Compared to when? Just like, what, last year?
Oh, last year was just as bad. No, I'm going to say that life's good in terms of where I am in my life, the blessings I have in my life, the happiness, the health, family, marriage, like all of those things are great. I would never have any complaints in that area.
Yeah.
I just think like where the world's going scares the shit out of me.
What are the top 3 things that scare you about the world is going? You don't have to say specific people, but what topics?
Yeah. So I think for me, the number one topic, I need a flag of my own because I bang on about it all the time, is the perpetual demise in education. That scares the shit. And the perpetual reliance, that creating this dependence on online learning for kids.
Yeah.
That's for me, that's really scary because, say for example, when my kids will be sitting there doing maths homework, right?
Yeah.
And guaranteed every kid has said to their parent at some time, what do I need to do this for? I'm never going to do Pythagoras. I want to be a friggin' kite manufacturer. Like, what do I need Pythagoras for, right? And I would encourage every parent to have this discussion with their kids. A lot of the curriculum is designed. Let's take out the environment, classroom environment. Forget about that for a second. I'm just talking purely curriculum. A lot of the maths and sciences and even the way it was, the point of it, the point of maths, not only is to get better in maths, skilled at maths, but developmentally, it's activating parts in a kid's brain. Okay, so in here they call it pre-primary, back home we call it prep. The stuff that they're learning, that the curriculum is generally designed to help brain development at a certain age, right? Now, so if a kid says to me, say for example, oh my gosh, I was teaching Nate Pythagoras. My God, he scares me how much he's like you. I was teaching him Pythagoras, year 10 Pythagoras, the other day.
Yeah.
And he's grabbed the book and he's like, just give me the pen, give me the friggin' Rain Man, because we were like doing a lesson online, like like explaining the working out online, and then he was doing it, like he's grabbed it, give me it, I'll just friggin' do it. And he's hit pause on the online lesson and off he goes. And he goes, that's the answer. And I was like, I don't need it to be right, but what I'm loving is that you're intrinsically motivated to try and get the answer correct. You're engaged, you're invested, you're problem solving. These are activating these really crucial parts of your brain. Now, the end of the story goes, end of the lesson, and he's got the freaking answer. I don't know how he's got it without having learned the proper steps, but for whatever reason, he understands what's going on. He got it right. I said to him, it is not about when you're doing maths problems, sure, the object is you want to get the calculation correct. Yeah, that is the ultimate goal. But so much other stuff is happening while you're doing those equations. You're thinking, you're figuring stuff out. So now, if that's all happening online, so if you do something like MathSpace, I don't know if your kids do MathSpace.
No.
And this is just something that's delivered in the classroom. All you have to do, if you're doing any equation, all you have to do is go, it's 234. And they go, there's a cross, and it says, no, it's not right. And what you can do is get a hit, like press a tab on the side would you like a hint? Do you want a hint? And so it hints in a way that sidesteps the problem solving and the correct steps that it takes to get the final figure. And that's not right.
Does it teach the step? What do you mean by hint versus a teach? Is it different? It's not teaching, it's hinting. What do you mean? Is that?
It's hinting because it's just enough to... I'd have to give you an example, and I honestly, I can't
It's like
think
the
of one right
first step
now.
of solving something? Is that what they do?
Maybe. Honestly, it's been a couple of years since I've been in the classroom, and I make my kids do it on paper, so I can't actually tell you. And the other thing that you're robbing kids of, if they're not doing the equation step by step, is learning the skill of patience and application and hard work. Some of these calculations, they're freaking hard, and you have to focus, and you have to really lock in if you're going to get the answer right.
Mm.
But if you're just spoon feeding, well, how are they supposed to, how's that? It's affecting their brain development.
Yeah.
Not 2 kids, a generation.
So,
That's petrifying to me.
so the education system, that's one.
That's the way it's delivered, one.
So, and let me add to your note on the fact check side of things from the data standpoint. If you look at it from around 2000, we were top 5 globally, and now we are number around 10 or 12. So we've dropped quite considerably just in the last 20.
In the last, how long? In the last.
It was 2000 to 2022, so 22 years. So that was about 4 years ago, but still close enough. But it's dropped quite considerably. It's dropped double.
It's getting worse.
Yeah.
It's getting worse. My little girl says to me all the time, she's doing her homework and she says, oh, how do I spell surprise? Let's just say, look, I'm not telling you that. You tell me, how do you spell surprise? Sound it out, figure it out. And I don't care if she gives me a whole heap of wrong letters. It's about going step by step. She's like, yep, S-U, yep, E, no. Go back. We're up to SU. Go back. You've got to think.
I was a terrible speller. Just didn't work for ages.
Wonder if.
What?
We have to edit this part out. But I wonder if, because I reckon Nate's got a bit of dyslexia. It can be in that ADHD family.
I don't have dyslexia, I know that.
Yeah, I don't think. We do need to cut this out. I wouldn't throw him into the bus like that. But I don't think dyslexia in terms of you can't read, but there are certain words that I'm like,
Diarrhea.
do you spell that word, man?
I can't. I still, every time I try. There's certain words that I'm just like, what? Bureaucrat.
Bureaucrat.
How do you spell that?
B-E-A. Hang on. B-E-A-U-R-A-T-I-C.
Say it one more time.
B-E-A-U.
B-E-U?
Oh.
Are you sure? B-E-U?
Oh. Oh. Maybe you don't know how to spell it. Is it B-U-R-A-O? A-U.
Right from the start one more time, please.
Oh, hang on. Bureaucratic. All right, is it B-U-R-E-A-U-C-R-A-T-I-C?
Got it. You were getting it wrong at the start. You're like B-E, the beautiful. You like beautiful. B-E. Yeah, I can't spell that word. Every time I try and write it, I'm like, oh, I hate the beautiful. Is there another word for that?
I just hate the government.
So your number one is that. To your two more that makes you worried about.
Okay. It scares me how much power the government's got. That is terrifying. The fact that they could shut down a planet and just go, no one's going outside. We don't know why, but you're not going. And we are going to make you have this vaccine. If you want to work, which the majority of people have to do, it's not a freaking choice because of the cost of living. If you want to work, you need 4 boosters. And if you comment about it online, that's coming down.
Yeah.
Cancelled.
Yeah. The cops will knock on your door and say, excuse me, that is misinformation that has been proven to be true now.
You remember the reels and the footage of how brutal it got?
Dude, I think I got PTSD from the whole...
I remember you say, I never ever said your name. I never ever said your name. But I did say there was you and one other friend I've got. I won't say her name either. But I said people here in Perth that were complaining, oh, friggin' shut down. I was like, shh, don't. This is a long weekend compared to what my besties back east are going through. Now I'm talking about strong, sound-minded, rational, intelligent people are going insane. I said, so don't, you actually cannot whinge about the lockdown in front of me, because I've got like very competent friends that are not doing well.
Yeah, it was so weird. It's interesting to do a. I haven't thought of. I must admit, I have not thought about it in a very long time. I tried to just be like, just got to move on. Don't. Oh no, don't be sorry. I don't mind. But it's like one of those. Don't forget, but move on. Like, but you've got that in the bank. You know that shit. That's in the bank. And if people don't become.
Remember, and I think going back, the two are linked almost in back to my fear of the demise of education and of education that we are giving the next generation.
Yeah.
It almost originated during that time because so many kids globally were being educated online.
Yeah.
It's hard enough to teach a class of 30 in the classroom. Over a screen, God bless all the teachers that went through that, because wow.
It's amazing. It is amazing. One of my favourite bands of all time is Aussie band called Cog. They'd be deep into liking what we're talking about now, for sure. They actually have an album called The New Normal. And The New Normal...
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
The New Normal basically talks about this. It's almost like this whole... You have an event of some kind, and the normal you used to have is no longer normal, and this is the new normal. There's no going back to that time. Everything has been a reset in feelings and how things are done, and that was like a moment in time where that really did happen.
Yes.
It changed a lot of people. I'm going to say it, you realized who was crazy and who wasn't, and there'll be two versions of that, of what I just said as well. There'll be two groups of people who say exactly what I just said then and have a totally different understanding of what that means. There'll be the people who are like, oh, how about those conspiracy theory people? And then there'll be another group who'll be like, how about those crazy people who think the government's trying to help them out?
Yes.
That's the that is the spectrum of the reaction to that.
That is the spectrum.
And ultimately, there's a lot of people here being like, oh man, some of the shit the government's not doing is not right. What is wrong with that person? I feel like I need to be a good person here and do what's best. There's definitely people who I would say got the vaccination, didn't want to get vaccinated, still did it. And now I really didn't want to get that, but I just felt like I need to be a good human being. They weren't the people who were like crazy deep into it either. They weren't like, what is the government telling me to do today? That wasn't them. There's lots of people who are just like, this is a bizarre. This is the normal everyday person, I think legitimately was like, this is bizarre. And why are we watching the TV telling them about how many people died today? This is very bizarre. It was like the new game show. It's like, Annie,
Yes.
how many people died today? Whoa, it was bad in Queensland. They had a no, I don't know. Melbourne's a place that got hit, and then you would hear about the circumstances of how the outbreaks would start. And you're like, I can't even believe this shit. I can't believe this shit. The incompetence level is just wild. And even worse is the amount of sympathizers people had for the government. I'm almost like, this makes me feel, I don't like this. I legit don't like this feeling. I don't like living around people who think this way. I'm getting the fuck out of here. That's literally what happened to me.
You know what my problem was? This is what my problem... It wasn't even the lockdown. As powerless as everyone felt, and I'm not even going to put us in that category, like from the East, as powerless as you felt, if you had information that accompanied that, if you had information that said, guys, listen, we're trying to figure it out, hold tight. If there was that information that went along with this is what you're doing, this is what we're doing, you can't, borders, all the things.
You're actually right. I say this all the time. That is the framing I said. I would have been more receptive if they were like, hang on, there's this thing that's happening. We're not quite sure, but what we think we should do is X, Y, Z. Let's try that for a moment, see if that's going to help us, but it's the best guess that we've got right now, and when we know more, we'll update the advice. But they were just like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. It was just weird.
And what made it more suspicious, so not only was there this ongoing education alongside the lockdown, because it was like, oh, what is this? We don't know what this is. So there's part of me that's got some understanding about the intention of the lockdown. Where I start getting suspicious is, where's the education that accompanies that alongside the lockdown? Number two, why is everyone getting cancelled on social media? That's never happened. Like the kind of stuff that you see on social media, wild, right? Wild. But then I remember you doing a post or something and writing COVID, it was gone. They would get rid of it. And it's like, it was the secrecy. It wasn't like a pop-up message that said, oh, your following post cannot be posted because of sensitive content or something. I'm just putting a photo of my friggin' rat test. What are you talking about?
Oh, those were like
that's where I started going, hang on a minute. This is weird. Why all the secrecy and the lack of explanation? That's going to make people suspicious.
People make up their own stories. That's what they do. If you don't...
That's what they did.
If you're not candid, and you don't be honest with the people who are smart enough to know that, which unfortunately wasn't enough people in this case, in my opinion, you just get what we experienced. And then they're all after, oh, yeah, I thought something felt funny. And it's fuck, why don't you say something, you coward?
So I don't live in that fear day in, day out, because that's not helpful to anyone. But what I do acknowledge is that happened.
Yes, it did.
That happened. And so my fear is, or my agitation is, what's the next version of that going to look like? What's the more sophisticated version of that in the future going to look like? Fucking scary.
Yeah, dude. It's just...
Even like the files, right? The Steam files. The fact that they're not just out there. Why? Why the secrecy? Why?
Because if you go beyond the American government, there's just different layers of power that is not visible to the everyday person. And lots of people don't like to think that, but that's from my understanding and what I've come to find out. Like, you don't need to believe me. I don't say this in regards to this is how it is, and if you don't believe me, I don't care. But from my understanding, what we see is very surface level stuff. It's almost the theatre of world diplomacy and economics, and there's probably a lot deeper layers to it than what we see.
That, to my point, I find that incredibly disturbing. There's layers, because you're right. I'm not arguing that point at all. There are layers and levels and stuff that we know nothing about. Why don't we know?
I don't know. Well, we don't know.
I've always been like this, right? Just help me understand something. I don't need to agree with it.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm really happy for for two things to be true, don't bother me. But when people are like shady about stuff and mysterious, I'm like, you're
I
not
can't do it.
trustworthy.
I can't do it either. I just like I can't do it anywhere anymore. Like I can't even pretend at
When
work.
you
I
and
can't
I,
put.
we're because you and I, the way we are designed, we are so open. What is what you get? There is no fucking layers. There are no levels. We
No,
have no levels.
I like
This
if I'm
this is
being.
it, and we find that really difficult when there's any kind of trying to decode shit.
Mm,
That I find that unsafe. I find that untrustworthy on at any level, even if someone like just a acquaintance, I won't say a friend, I think the word friend is just too loosely used. An acquaintance is, you can just see that they're keeping something. And it's like, why? You're not that interesting.
yeah, yeah. I like. I'm even going through that now at work. I'm realizing that
Mm,
I don't really know or even want to play any politicking whatsoever,
no,
f-
dad.
and I feel like I'm getting dragged into one at the moment, and I'm just like, ugh,
Ugh,
I can't be
yuck.
bothered. I'd rather just find another job. Because it's just frustrating. I just know
No
why I come to work to deal with
judgment.
this at all. I
I
don't enjoy it.
do. I have absolutely no judgment. And I was talking to my boy about this.
Mm,
So the school, without going into too much detail, in further podcasts will go into detail because I think it's something that needs to be discussed for other parents to feel supported and seen. But the school that he's at the moment is, let's just say they're not being there. It's incongruent. The real experience is incongruent to the glossy marketing brochure.
yeah,
Let's just
yeah,
put it that way.
yeah.
Right? And another time we'll go into the reasons why. But I said to him, I said, if you're really feeling like this is not the right place for you, because he's just coming back sad every day,
Yeah.
right? And this is the kid that I was talking about before, super smart, athletic, he's a gun. I'm like, you don't have to be there.
Mm,
I said, I support you being there. He's been homeschooled for 18 months. I said, I support you being there because it gives you more connection with people your age and that sort of thing. But if you feel like you're getting pushback from teachers and you feel like you don't trust them, exactly what we were talking about before. So he is like you and me. He's got the Mauritian blood. I'm telling you, he's very, this is who we are. So when we interact with people who are not who they are or two versions of them, that's not safe.
mm,
It's inconsistent. And it's like he sniffs that shit out like that, right? When someone's one person when their boss is there and then another person
mm.
in the shadow. So I said to him, I said, give it a few more weeks. Let's give it a go. But if you're finding that it's not right, I said, just don't worry about it. And I said, I think sometimes we're a little bit too obsessed with sticking it out. You got to stick it. Do you though?
No.
If it's like, okay, I would say you got to stick out your marriage.
Yeah.
That's something that you've got to be in the room.
Stick it out.
Get along. That absolutely.
Is that
You got
what
to stick out
are you,
shit.
are you saying
Like
that
people,
that's what marriage is? Sticking it out?
there was a movie I watched once, and I think it was Chris Christopherson was in it, if memory serves, and he said something. This is before I got married, and I remember him saying in this movie, he was giving advice to someone, and he said, "You got to stay in the room for a marriage to work. You got to stay in the room," which means you're gonna have blow ups. You're always gonna have blow ups. You are always gonna have disagreements. Don't even think ever that you're not, but you got to stay in the room and you got to fix it.
Mm.
So I would say with your marriage, as long as there's no inappropriate abuse or neglect or anything like that, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a general health marriage. You need to stick that out. You need to be there and show up for your kids.
Yeah.
You've got to pay your bills. These are the things, yes, you absolutely have to commit to. An unhealthy environment when there's other environments to choose from? No, you don't. You freaking don't. I don't agree with it. You know, like there's, you got to teach your kid that they've got to stick it out and it might not be easy. In the real world, that kid's going to be a freaking entrepreneur anyway. Like, who cares?
It's not about sticking it out, and it's not about...
That's like, in your situation, if you can't be fucked, man, don't. You gotta go. This is I've said it before on a podcast. If stuff doesn't enrich my life and make me excited,
let it go.
It's gone, man.
It's frozen.
Because I'm enriched and excited just in my lounge room with my husband and my kids and my 3 dogs. So I don't need anything else. It's got to work for us, man.
Hang on, have you got 3 dogs?
Not worth it.
Have you got 3 dogs? Have you got 3 dogs?
Yeah. The kids have got a dog each.
What? Fucking madhouse. There must be so much shit in your backyard.
No, gets cleaned up every day.
But there was lots of shit in your backyard.
Well, it doesn't accumulate.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying there must be so much shit that has been done in your backyard.
Pick it up.
Huh?
It's not my job. I'm not the one who picks it up.
Ah. Yeah, my kids want to get a dog. My neighbours decided to get a dog. We obviously had our dog, but Peanut died last year, so we were like, we're going to have a bit of a break from a dog. Not that I didn't like having a dog. And then the neighbours got a dog. And the kid Lucy's out there, the dog's in her lap, it's 6 weeks old or some shit. And I'm just like, I like my neighbours. I like my neighbours, but fuck you. You can't poison the street with your dog charm. Now all they can talk about is, when are we going to get a dog? What kind of dog can we get? And Lucy's like, I want to get a Cocker Spaniel. I'm looking at them like, those ears are way too big. And then just, let's see what dogs are available online. And then there was this website which made you do a survey. It was probably like 20 questions. And it suggests a type of dog you should go for. And we do the test, and you're not going to fucking believe it. It goes, Cocker Spaniel.
No way.
And then I'm like, how much is a Cocker Spaniel? And then it goes, $3,000. And I'm like, and then I'm just like, Sally's rich. 3 dogs? Are they like adopted dogs? Are they fresh puppies or?
One's adopted.
Yeah.
One's adopted. One was given to us.
Oh, so 2 free dogs.
Can I tell you the story? This is a great story. You're going to love this story.
Have you got a TLDR version of it though? Because we've got to get to number 3 and we haven't even finished the history of Mauritius.
Another time. It's a good story.
You can't do the zippity zap.
No.
Have you watched the Michael movies? Have you watched the Michael Jackson movie? Have you?
We're going to talk about that next.
What's your number 3, by the way? Just quickly. So education, the government, and
number 3 is loss of connection. People don't hang out with people enough anymore.
It's the social media and AI. It's just killed the world. The combination of those 2 things.
Yeah. So that's probably, when you say what's my 3 top, that would be my 3 top.
Loss of connection. Deep. So was it again?
Good.
It was
the demise of education.
Demise of education, government.
Secrecy in general.
And secrecy in general, yep. And your third one was what?
Loss of connection.
Loss of connection.
Human interaction. Loss of the downfall of human interaction.
Human interaction around a group of people you genuinely like is an amazing experience.
It is the absolute freaking best.
Yeah, I love it.
We used to have the best times, man. Like, for hours we would just be crying with laughter.
Are you saying back in the day? Oh, you don't do anything now?
No.
You don't have house parties with your mates and stuff?
Nope.
Really? That's fascinating. No. We go and hang out with mates maybe once a month, like house of barbecue. Oh, really? Why not?
Yeah. It's just we've tried really hard and it's just not happened in WA for us.
Oh, yeah.
Happened.
You haven't made friends. You haven't made barbecue friends.
Oh, I don't know. I've made two. I have made friends.
Yeah.
Two in particular, like really close friends, and I do have friends, but we all have kids, and it's not like
don't like black people. Private.
No, not enough. Not enough. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just honestly, had I have known it was going to be like this, I wouldn't have moved. Matt and I talk about it all the time.
Really? Have you got regret?
Yeah. No, I don't have regret. I wouldn't call it
regret
as
regret. Sounds like regret to me.
It's maybe it is regret. Maybe it is.
You just said you would have chosen to go there. It sounds like regret.
But not in the sense that I haven't made a good life for myself here.
You haven't made connections.
Do you know what I mean?
But you haven't made connections.
I've got that realization that had I known, I wouldn't have moved. But do you know what actually, this is what happened. So we were only going to be here for 18 months to 3 years tops.
Oh,
that was the goal, right? We get here.
Yeah.
We did. It was really good. Perth itself as a city is beautiful.
But it's true. The whole novelty of the new is also a thing.
Still love Perth. I still love the city.
Yeah, okay.
But what happened was the prices in Melbourne went skyrocket.
Oh, you missed that. Or did you sell your place? You already sold your place?
We sold our place in Burwood just before prices started coming down.
Oh, so you sold that at the peak. Oh, nice. What year was that?
Yeah. I'll find out for you. So we sold that at peak. So that was fine. But there was I was probably at the 5-year mark. And I was like, Matt, I'm done. I'm so freaking done. We're going back home. And Matt is always the fucking voice of reason. And he's in his really calm, centered, manner. He's all right. He goes, we can go back. If you want to go back. We can do that. He said, but you have to understand 2 things. You're going to have to go back to work full time. Number 1. Number 2, we're going to be living in Packy.
Pakenham. Oh,
he goes, we're not going back to Burwood, mate.
Yeah, we missed that boat. Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah, he goes, you're better off just going to visit and whatever, and let's just see how things go. It wasn't like, he's just so good at helping me see the parts that I don't see. I'm just emotion.
There was one.
I want to go home.
I would say whilst we've also obviously moved away, it's less cumbersome to go back to Melbourne for us. Goldie to Melbourne is just an hour and 50 minutes. You can get flights pretty fucking cheap too. But Perth, may as well be different. Legit is flying to a different country.
4-hour flight.
Yeah.
And even that doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. But so we would have had to pack up everything and move back.
The move is the worst. Moving
honestly,
is horrible.
Yeah. So then there was the spike, and then there was COVID. And then by the time all of that kind of settled down, the kids are planted. You can't just uproot when they've got their friends and their soccer and their drums, and you can't. Well, I'm not going to do that to them.
So when the kids grow up, would you consider moving?
Yeah, definitely. But then
Settle back in them. Where you would love, you actually, where you would love it around where Annie's mum lives. Actually, I reckon you would.
Is that where you got married?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful.
And jump on the train. It's like an hour and 10 minutes into town.
Yeah, maybe in retirement or even a bit before. Or we're open, but again, with having kids with additional needs and whatever, you can't just uproot them during their school years.
Yeah.
And what I've been really, again, we're talking about, things can get crazy and wild in life, but then there's a lot of good. Like, I've maintained really close relationships, so I know that I can go back to Melbourne and I'll just slip. I would be going back for the relationships and definitely for family. Like, I feel like I've robbed the kids of growing up with their cousins, grandparents. Yeah, because that was the other thing. That was another thing.
You make me feel guilty. God damn it.
No, you don't have to. I don't mean to be projecting it onto you, because the thing is, like, my kids are older as well, so there's more reflection. See, and my kids have also been through a lot here, and I feel like if they had their cousins, like, because we were at Belinda's house every Sunday, every single Sunday, we were there all day. Matt's parents, me, Matt, and all of our kids. And so that would have been their kind of growing up like that. And Belinda, her kids are great. They're just such good kids. And so I feel like my kids didn't have that. Like, they've got no family here. They've grown up with no family.
Are you friends with your neighbours? Really? We're friends with all of our neighbours.
Nah.
Really? Why not?
Maybe they don't like brown people.
Have you tried? Have you gone, you want to taste my ashar? My salty...
Legos.
Legos, yeah. Yeah, God. So you went and watched... What's it called? Is it called Michael?
Oh, my... Yep. Go on. Ask me something.
Did you go watch it at the movies, or where did you watch it?
I watched Michael today, and I had such a good time, and it was so good. But I have to admit, I was about 3/4 way through the movie, and I was like, I wish I could watch this with Jason.
Yes.
I really hope that sometime, we can watch that movie together. Now, you have to... I would say, what I wanted to say to you is, I would encourage, and anyone else that's listening to this right now, if you're a Michael fan and if you're wanting to watch Michael, I would kindly encourage you to go and have the cinematic experience.
Oh.
If you're a fan like Jason and I are, if you're just a Michael, yeah, whatever, wait for Netflix.
Yeah,
But if you're like me and Jason, if you're that level fan, I absolutely kindly encourage you to have the full cinematic experience, because it was good. And Jay, I went to this movie, like, I deliberately lowered my expectation, because I'm like, I've seen quite a few biopics in my time. Some are great, some are very, very B grade. And B grade, there's nothing wrong with a B grade film, but when it's someone you have loved your whole life, you don't want to see a B grade version of that. But I believe the person that played Michael's nephew, he was exceptional.
Yeah, wow.
He was exceptional. And that they are big shoes to fill. Big shoes to fill, and he nailed it. He was very good.
His
Very,
name,
very good.
is it Jafar?
Jafar Jackson. Yeah.
Jafar Jackson, yeah.
My second born tells me he's the nephew.
Yeah.
Fact check that.
He's 30 years old.
Yeah.
Well, whose kid is that?
He was so good. But there's one criticism. I would have given it a straight 10, except for this one detail.
What?
It was Janet.
I don't know.
Janet, so they go through from where the Jacksons were when he was like 8 years old, right up until later in his career. They're at the table. Even LaToya's there. Janet got a big fat miss.
What about Janet? Justice for Janet.
I wanted to discuss this with you, Jason, and anyone who's listening and knows why there was no Janet. I really want to know, why wasn't she at the dinner table? Like, because I know that she's younger than the boys, so I was like, oh, maybe she's going to be born like later in the. No Janet.
But
and for that reason, I'm giving Michael a 9.8. I'm cutting 0.8 of a figure off because there was no 0.2 of a figure, because there was no Janet. Why, Jason?
Janet, you know why? Because Janet isn't a cameo. She's a whole movie.
Is that what it said?
Yeah. I get that.
It wasn't but
it's about him. It's sort of shared movie.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
So
the
hey, Janet. I'm done. Good tick. And is there all you need to say?
Just saying, you can't just have a certain amount of kids at the dinner table and just miss one. We all know Janet was the sister, right? Like, even if they just put her as a little kid sitting at the dinner table, they didn't even do that.
Yeah, but what's the age gap there, though? How old were they when they were young? In those scenes?
I think it's like...
There's a significant age gap. Yeah, so if it was when I was younger, Michael, she wouldn't have even been around.
Yeah, but then there's older Michael, and they're still living at the house. They're still living at the Jackson house.
Yeah.
Right? And LaToya. But not Janet.
Did anyone famous play LaToya?
No. She was in it a fair bit, actually.
LaToya.
That aside, it is spectacular. It is really good. Like, to safeguard myself, I lowered my expectations because I was like, I don't want to walk out of this theatre going, ugh.
Did you come out of this theatre going, Mama say, Mama?
I was dancing in my seat. Do you understand me?
Was there many people there?
No, there was like 5 people in the cinema.
No one goes to the cinema anymore.
10 o'clock in the morning we went because I was like really worried. What?
You went to the movies at 10 a.m. That is hilarious.
Whenever I go to the movies, I go as early as I possibly can. So there's no one there.
People with grey hair there watching it with you?
There was one grey hair lady, yes.
That sounds like grey hair out clock, just so you know.
Senior hour.
Do you get a discount for going that time?
No.
You don't?
Have to pay for. No, I got to pay for.
What's a movie cost back in time in Perth?
Our ticket was $30 each.
Nah, that's a rip-off.
No, I pay it. For Michael, I pay it. No problem. No problem.
I'll wait for Tight Ass Monday. I'll watch it for 10. I never ever go to the cinema. Like, I do not. Oh, so this was a special occasion for you at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do it for Michael.
You go. What, did you have any snacks and have a drink while you were there?
Yeah. Chop top, popcorn. Popcorn's not on at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Is it?
No.
Did you have to BYO popcorn, or what'd you do? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
and
a cheeky bag of popcorn.
how's it? This was like I was gobsmacked, and I couldn't actually stop talking about it.
Mm.
The guy at the young man at the kiosk. So yes, here's a chopped up, and here's your Maltesers or whatever. Guys, is there anything else? And I was like, oh, I looked over and I could see a little coffee machine. I was like, oh, do you do tea? He goes, yes, I can make you a tea. He goes, so he's gone, have a look. Comes back, is English breakfast okay? I said, oh, that would be lovely. He asks me what the milk to tea ratio I would like. He goes, so what's the ratio of water to, and I was like, I've never been asked that before, young man.
The perfect ratio is 65/35, actually.
I was like, since you asked,
Yeah.
if the cup's this big, I want this much water and that much milk. He goes, oh, right.
Give me
just
2 fingers.
He made me a lovely little cup of tea if I don't.
Was it a little Lipton?
If you don't
What was
mind.
it? It's weird.
No,
the whole
I think it was a little bit more fancy than Lipton. I couldn't see because it was dark.
I feel like buying tea is one of those ones that doesn't make sense. You're like, it's just some
Doesn't
dude
make sense.
dropping a tea bag.
No.
There's no process at all.
It doesn't make sense. I will, if it's coming out of a teapot, if it's loose leaf,
Some effect.
okay. If it's a tea bag, no, I'd take issue.
Yeah, that's tea bag's like instant coffee, in my opinion.
$4.50 at the cafe. Nah, I'll be drinking water. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's either coffee or water.
And you're gonna squeeze and you will squeeze a bit of lemon in that water for free, by the way. If you don't, could have a bit of lemon.
Yes, actually, I will have a bit of lemon.
We didn't finish the story about Mauritius, by the way. Should we wrap that up before we wrap up today?
Yep. Give me 1 second. Hold your horses.
We'll be riding on the horses.
You'll go riding on a horse.
What has she got?
This podcast must chew through battery because...
You had to charge it beforehand.
I did. It was at 90%.
Dude, your new computer has a terrible battery life. You should go for at least 5 hours.
It's not good.
You should bring it back.
You go riding on the horses. Yeah.
I'm going to send a song to you as well. And I want you to watch it live with me.
Mauritius, part 2.
Mauritius part 2. Are you there?
Yeah.
You totally disappeared.
So did you.
Oh, that's weird. Mauritius part 2. So we got up to, so we were at British colonization. Is it the word? I think that's the word. But between when the Dutch started coming and the French and stuff, there was a whole swag of different cultures that come into it. And then I think
The trading.
Yeah, trading. And then over time, the people, so that was like early, what was that, 1800s? Some 1800s sometime. And then our people became a people, that mix of all those cultures, European, African, more African than anything else. And then some European influence. And as my chart suggests, there's some Asian influence as well, all across the south of Asia. So we had a certain type of person, and they were known as the Creoles. So technically a mix of European, mostly French, and African bloodlines. And they had their own language called Creole, which was basically a slang French. Anyway, that was the predominant culture. They were Catholic in general. It was pretty much a Christian Catholic country for a long time. And then around our parents' generation, there was what I would say was a major influx of Indian people to the island.
That's right.
And the Creoles started dispersing. Like a lot of our people went to Australia, America,
Noble Park,
England,
Hampton Park.
all the parks. Yeah. They all left. And I only learnt recently that my dad left when there was a bit of a religious revolution and there was massive infighting between the Catholics and the Islamic types. And a few of his friends got killed. And that was one of the major reasons why he left Mauritius to come to Australia. Hey?
Really?
Yeah, that was a thing. I didn't even know until not long ago.
Yeah.
So that he didn't have his parents anymore, and a couple of his brothers had already came. So that's when he was like, "Well, I'm going to get out of here. This is wild." And they moved to Melbourne, Australia, But since then, I guess, as the traditional Mauritian Creole culture disseminated, more Indian people came into Mauritius, and it's basically become all of its public holidays and everything as such has pretty much merged to becoming Indian-based holidays as well, because the predominant...
It's Indian dominant, for sure.
Yeah, and the Creoles, they're still around and stuff, but they're definitely not the predominant culture.
No.
And that is
my people.
The story of Mauritius. We have just all spread out across the world.
Gone back to our roots because we're from all over the world.
Yeah. Have you got any...
It is the coolest thing. It is the coolest thing about our culture. Like,
have you got any family...
There's so many cool things about our culture, but that is one of the just beautiful things.
Have you got any family like in Europe or America?
Canada.
Yeah, lots of Mauritians end up in Canada.
Really? Do they?
How do you say Canada in English Mauritian accent?
How?
Canada. Canada.
Makes me so happy.
That's how they say it, right?
Yeah. So Canada, Europe. I don't know about Europe, but probably, or at some point, England.
We got a couple in England and France. I think in America too, actually.
I think so.
Most in Australia, by a long way.
Oh, yeah.
They all converge to the same spot.
Yeah, it is.
Like legit. Say again?
I wonder what that was about. Like, I wonder if there was some kind of...
Mauritian society. Mauritians of the world gathering in Melbourne. We are here. Come and play soccer with us. That's legitimately my childhood. It revolved around a Mauritian soccer club. It was awesome.
I have no doubt. Would have been the best.
You didn't do any Mauritian soccer club action, did you?
Nah. Deeply regret it being the best.
What about your old man? Did he do any of that?
No. Oh, back home in Mauritius he would have.
Yeah,
I think he played in Mauritius.
The Mauritian soccer clubs were the place to be. They were the pinnacle of Australian Mauritian culture. Legit.
Yeah.
Like you could make a TV show about that shit.
The vibe in there would have been life.
Oh, the canteen
like
food.
Just...
The canteen food. Let me tell you about that. Whew.
What was that? Samosas?
Samosas, rotis, dal puri, like fried bread.
Yeah.
Japan fruit.
Japan fruit. Yellow bread.
What are the chili cakes? What are they called? Gato piment.
Gato piment.
Yeah, the good shit. Oh god, it's so good. Yeah,
Heaven.
noodles. They would have all the variety. Yeah, min frere. Those, what are those Chinese sausages in there? I went to my mum's
Yeah.
house. Was it in December? And she had a bag of the actual like Chinese sausages in the fridge. And I'm like, oh, I haven't seen these like in years. And I'm like, I wonder if you can just eat it like that. And Mum's like, yeah, go for it. I'm like, just gnawing on a massive.
So good.
Oh, they got some special meat juice in there or something.
Spice.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I don't want to know, and I don't care.
oh,
I don't care.
that could have horse and
Our
mouse in there, and I'd still eat it.
Our food is definitely, when people go, oh, what's your favorite food? I'm like, my people's food.
Yeah,
For me, there is no other culture's food that trumps ours.
Do you know how you say snack in Creole?
Snack?
Yeah.
There is no snack. You just eat.
No, there is a word for snack.
What is it?
Gajak. And I was like,
What's in it?
Gajak. You want some gajak? I'm like, yeah. I'll have some of that gajak. Don't you worry.
Maybe I just
Gajak.
equated that word with just, yes, it is snack, but I never gave it that much thought.
Snack
It's
food.
just, to me, that's just you want to eat.
You know,
Yeah.
samosa and gato piment is good gajak.
Dude, that is not snack. That is gourmet cuisine.
It's snack. Snack foods.
Sure, it is, but my
Japan for you?
gosh.
Gajak.
Yeah. It's not like burgerings. Burgerings is a snack.
No, that's just shit food. I'm just like, it was
That's
like
what I'm saying.
it was like Mauritian appetizers.
Okay, I'll give you appetizers.
That's
It's
better.
not a snack. For us, it is for Mauritians, knobbies nuts, peanuts.
What? No, what?
That's a snack.
What's a party pie?
Party pie.
Yeah. Do you classify a party pie as an appetizer or a snack?
Oh, I thought you meant what a Mauritians call a party pie. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see. I'm going to give that appetizer.
If you handed it at a kid's party, it's like, children, it's time for the appetizers.
I tell you
Sausage
what,
rolls and
I had not had a party pie in like probably 2 decades. Easily.
What?
I'm like, I'm never eating that shit again.
Oh,
There was one party, kids party I went.
yeah.
I was like so hungry. I was like, I should just have a party pie. Dude, those things are so good.
Yeah. It's like all that dough. It's that pastry.
Oh,
It could be the cheapest
They're
pastry, but even cheap pastry is good.
pies are good, man.
It's the volume of pastry to gravy and whatever bits of meat it has in there. But it's just like that meat brown glue on the inside. It's
Meat brown glue is good.
meat brown
I
glue.
like it.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the chunks of meat that's like you got to push through, but that gravy, that brown
you
glue.
squeeze it. You know when you squeeze it and it comes out. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
She just got a delayed reaction if I've ever seen one. You know what I'm talking about. Squeeze a little bit out. Yeah, I know some of that. It's good stuff. Party pies are...
come on, everyone can relate to that
Ugh.
party pie slurp.
You
You have to.
Squish a little bit out, get a bit of that gravy. Get a bit of that gravy. Yeah, it's good value.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. Is there anything else we need to... It's like nearly... It is 10:30.
Yeah, no, I think we're good. We didn't even get to like the game show part.
I didn't even have a. I didn't even. Have you got a challenge for me?
I had something prepared.
Oh, let's go.
You sure?
Yeah, let's go. We'll do it speed round.
Okay. All right. Maybe we'll do one. We'll do one, right?
Oh yeah, one challenge.
So one challenge. So what I was going to do is a version of Celebrity Head. So I'm not going to have the person here, but I've got the person here. So you have to ask questions, and I say yes or no until you get to the person.
Oh, it's like a guess the animal game, but a celebrity.
Yes. Go.
Are they a singer?
No, they wouldn't be known for that.
So an actor who is not a singer, but they have singing ability, like Kevin Bacon style.
It's not Kevin Bacon.
Is this person old now?
When you say old, what do you mean?
Like over 60?
I reckon he'd be that
old-ish.
ish.
Yeah, older. Yeah.
Not much past 60, but he'd be around that. Yeah.
Is he English?
Or just a little bit. Nope.
No. Is he black?
Yep.
Am I a fan? Ah.
Yes.
Actor. Party all the time. Eddie Murphy, yeah. That song was number one. Do you know that? That song was number one.
Girl wants to
Party all the time.
party all the time.
That is bizarre.
Like that.
It was number one.
Yes, Eddie Murphy.
And
I love that your answer was party all the time, not Eddie Murphy.
Party all the time. Because I'm trying to think of this.
I love it.
Yeah, he
Eddie Murphy.
was a reference of doing Eddie Murphy for a celebrity head. Just was there any connection?
Because
just
we love it.
something to do.
Because he's friggin' goated. So a couple of weeks ago, I watched. Have you ever watched? I think I know what the answer is. Have you ever watched Dreamgirls?
Dreamgirls. Who's in that?
Eddie Murphy, Jamie Foxx, Beyonce. Oh, it's so good. It's so
Really?
good. Oh, it's so good. So it's obviously based on, it's dramatized. They've taken like creative license, but it's probably based on Motown because you go, oh, okay, she's Diana Ross, but not directly the life of Diana Ross or directly the life of James Brown or directly the life of Barry Gordon.
Based on,
right?
loosely based.
Loose, but you can make the connections, right? Man, he's good. He is such a good actor.
Dreamgirls.
Like, it's okay. So it's musical. So if you can just, I can see you. There will be probably a few numbers that you'd be like, but if you can just push past that and just watch Eddie and Jamie, brilliant. They did a really good job too. Very good. Yeah.
What year is that?
10 years ago, 15 years ago.
Yeah, wow.
It's a while.
On that note,
Very good movie.
I best go.
All right, because we can't party all the time.
No, we can't. We cannot by the time. I'll catch you around.